Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, we're going to start crafting for spring. I know last week I said we were going to do some unfinished tasks and go through my to-do list, but I'm going to bump that to next week because I'm just too excited to start my spring crafts and they're all ready to go. So we're just going to get started. The first thing we're going to do is make a cute sublimation mug. I have had this little design saved for a while and I need to see it come to life. And I have a lot of other fun things that we're going to do. So be sure to click on the title of the video if you want to see everything that I'm using, and give this a thumbs up if you are ready to start crafting for spring as well. Did I say spring? Because we are crafting for Easter today. So what we're going to do first is make a sublimation mug. I found this design, and what's fun about this is this design they make for a variety of fun holidays. So I think there is a St. Patrick's Day one, a Valentine's Day one. But anyway, you'll see this better once we get it onto the mug because right now it is mirrored. But I went ahead and printed the design 2 times because I want to put it on the front and the back side of my mug. And I also printed this on my sublimation printer. So you can't just use any printer, you need to use a sublimation printer with a sublimation mug to do this project. And I also have my mug press all ready to go here. So let me grab my scissors and we will just trim this on out. I made this nice and big because there are some small little wording areas. Oh, it's gonna be so cute. And I'll go through and show you up close what this says once it's created because it's so hard and so detailed when it's backwards. But again, these are all little icons for Easter, whereas the other holidays will be different. But it's so cute because it has little scripture references and I love it. Okay, so I'm just trimming these down the best that I can. Pretty close too, so that I can get the alignment all lined up on my mug. And I'm just going to clean this really quickly to make sure there's no oils or dust. I can already see a fingerprint there, so I'm just gonna clean it real quick. Okay, that's all clean. So I'll start on this side and I'll link the mugs down below. I really like these. I like that they're really tall as well. Not only can you get a taller design on them, but I feel like you can get more coffee, right? Naturally more coffee. Okay, let's get some heat resistant tape, not just any tape, but because we're going to be using a heat source, you want to have a heat resistant tape. And you can kind of see the design, especially in person, through the paper. So that's what I'm going to use to get this all lined up. And that looks good. I think that's gonna be just fine. Let me just check the bottom. Okay, I think that's gonna be good. There's one side and the next side. Okay, and then I will just flip it and repeat on the other side. And that looks good on that side. So I'll tape, oops, come here. And tape. Now I'm going to grab a couple layers of butcher paper. I have those trimmed down. And I'm just going to apply these to the top. That way we can make sure that if there's any of the ink that bleeds out or through the paper, it will be caught onto the butcher paper and not imprint onto the inside of my mug press. If you get ink on the inside of your mug press or on your heat press, it will transfer over to your next project. So it's really important that you do some butcher paper. Okay, so I'm just going to size that, trim it down, and tape. Okay, that looks good. Tape that. Okay, now I'm going to place it right inside of my mug press. And I'll show you how to do this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it off camera so that I can work on other things. And we'll just let this heat up and finish the project. It's going to, I'll show you when it gets done, but let me put this right in here. Just like so. Okay, and then close. And once I close, the timer is going to start. And the lights are just going to incrementally light up as the time goes, and once it's reached full time, then it will have all the lights already lit up, and then it'll chime, and then we'll be ready to go. Okay, so I'm gonna move this to the side and let that do its thing over there, and let's start on our next project. I'm gonna bring in this little cup holder once more. I found this at Michael's, and I love it because I love little things like this. My kids love little things like this to have on the counter during the holidays. So I had one for Valentine's Day. They loved it. So when I saw an Easter version, it quickly went into my cart. All right, I am rubbing down the glass with rubbing alcohol because this glass area is where I want to place my designs. And what I did is last week we did a really cute pillow with a bunny on it. And what I'm going to do this time is I'm simply going to use the same one, but in a smaller little dimension. So I cut out a lot of these little bunnies, and I thought they would be cute going all the way around our little candy holder. Okay, so I am simply going to apply these like I would a sticker, but you can use transfer tape if you want, but I wanted to keep this really simple and wordless for this craft. And then we're gonna put some fun little candies in there. So I'm just gonna go all the way around, just kind of play with where I want those. They're so cute. Okay, and then again, this is a great way for you to use one design and create multiple crafts. So it's really a great way to keep your crafting costs down when you buy one design, and then you can do multiple different things with it and create different looks. Okay, let me get the goodies that are going inside so that we can see the contrast for those little bunnies. Okay, I got these little Squishmallow jelly beans. I loved the color. So let me take this off. There's also some tape I need to remove. Okay, oh my gosh, the color is just perfect. And then there's our little craft. Isn't that fun? Simple way to personalize it. If you wanted to, you could add some text, but on this particular little candy holder, they have a Happy Easter already in the ceramic below, so I knew I wanted to pair it with something more simple, and I love the little bunnies, especially now that the jelly beans are in there. Okay, I think I cut out 12 of them, but I'm not quite sure, so rewind the video if you want to do this, and they were at 1/2 inch tall. Okay, my cup is still working its way to being finished, so let's do another craft before we take that out of the mug press. Okay, I found this at Dollar Tree. I really loved it. I personally haven't seen a tulip shaped little metal piece of decor there in their craft section yet, so I grabbed this real quick because mine at least has not had one. And then I have a really cute Hello Spring that I want to put on there. And I like this because it's very fun for Easter, but it's also something that you can keep up all season long. Okay. So I'm going to grab my little magnet just to hold that down really quickly. I have my clear transfer tape, and I'll simply just position that right over. Okay, and then we'll burnish that down. Okay, burnish the front, and as always, I like to just do the back as well. It makes releasing the vinyl from the cutting sheet so easy. Oh, and then I'm going to spray this down real quick, just to make sure there's nothing on the surface. There we go. And I think you could do, oh no, there is a front and back. I was gonna say, I think you could do either way, but there definitely is a little directional way to do this. Okay. I'm going slow because there's lots of little embellishments in this. That's why I pre-weeded this one, because there are tiny pieces and lots of little insides to weed out. So I didn't want to make you watch all that. As much as we all like to watch others weed, I wanted to get that out of the way. All right. Oh, I love this design. It's so pretty. I'll show it down below so you know where to get it. But isn't that pretty? It's so simple. It's so simple. Okay. Great for a little shaped sign like this. Hello, Spring. Okay. let's pause there because I want to make sure this is sensitive in timing. We want to take this out on time. So I'm going to open the lever and I'm going to bring this out. I'm just going to go set this on a heat mat real quick and let it cool for a moment. We'll finish this up. Sorry, that got a little bright. And then we'll go ahead and reveal this one. All right, and we burnished that. So now we can, I'm going to go slow because there are some tiny pieces. Let me do that a little bit more. There we go. Okay. There we go. And you can just do little spot checks with your scraper if you need to get any areas to lay down. I usually just kind of push them with my thumb, depending on how difficult or easy it's being. Okay. Okay, there's the last little bit. And I can save my transfer tape for other projects because that's a really great size. And there we go. Isn't that sweet? Very, very simple, very cost effective, and not a lot of vinyl, so you could probably find something in your scrap bin. So scrap vinyl plus a small little blank that's only $1.25, and you have a really cute piece of decor for spring/Easter. Okay, let's go ahead and reveal this cutie. And I'm gonna grab some tweezers just to help me grab that tape. Okay, so we'll remove the butcher paper. Okay, and as you can see, do you see how the design got onto the paper? And it got on almost both, definitely more on the first, but you can still see some shadowing of it being imprinted on the second. So you'll want to toss these because if you use these on another project, then this design will go onto your next project. So make sure you're aware of all of that. Okay, I am so anxious to see how this turned out. I love this. Here's one. Okay, peeling this away. Oh my gosh, it looks so cute. Okay, let me do the other side and then I'm going to show you close up all of the little icons and what they say. Oh my gosh, so cute. I love these. Okay, so this says, God says I am special, which is Ephesians 2:10. Healed, which is Psalm 30-2. Kind, Luke 6:27. Loyal, John 15:13. Protected, 2 Thessalonians 3:3. Enough, 2 Corinthians 12:9. Beautiful, Song 4:7. Unique, Psalm 134-13. And then bold, 1 John 5:14. I love that. So cute. I'm gonna grab my other hand. My other hand's getting tired. But I love it, and I love the size too. I made that super big to span pretty much the width of the mug. And because it's sublimation, you don't have to worry about what you would worry about with vinyl, because vinyl, you want to keep the vinyl away from, let me grab a little rag here. It's so hot. I don't want to burn myself. But with vinyl, you don't want to have it come into contact with the lip because it's technically not food safe. But with sublimation, you don't have to worry about that. So I was able to make that design nice and big and not worry about where the lip is going to touch the mug. So very cute. I love that. That's so fun. I'm gonna have to make these for some friends. All right, I have had this in my craft room for a couple seasons now, definitely a couple of Easters, and I haven't used it. So this is the year that I am going to use it. I had it pulled and ready to go. And then the reason why I haven't used it is I haven't figured out what I want to do with it until I went to Target last week and I saw that they had this Easter basket paper shred, which is so pretty. And I thought, I don't need to do anything else than just fill it. I don't need to add any embellishments. It can just be fun and simple. So that's what I'm gonna do. I am going to keep this super simple. I just had to wait for the right paper fill to make this all work. And let me see, how am I gonna get this? Oh, this is just a little example paper. I was wondering what that was. Okay, so now I have my little bunny outline there, and I absolutely want to showcase a lot of these flowers. So I'm gonna try and see if I can get a lot of those to go down first. Aren't those so sweet? That way they take up a lot of the front area, and then we can have that green be the fill in the back. Okay, projects like this can get a little messy, but it'll be super worth it. finally using this. And another, you know, wordless type of, whoa, we're getting a lot of flowers there. I don't need that many. Another wordless craft. And I could honestly make another little shadow box with all of this because I am not even using half of it. So let me just try to eloquently get this in there. And you know what I can do is stuff it in there and trim out anything that's coming out the sides. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get that all in there, and then I'm just going to clean up the sides as I go. So that way I can kind of start containing it all, shoving it in there. Okay, there we go. I felt that was the easiest way to do it, just to get it all in there. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh my gosh, that was worth the wait. It was so worth the wait. I love all the flowers too. And I stuffed that to the brim because I wanted to make sure that the flowers all stayed where I wanted them. So if you don't want that and you want some movement to it, which honestly with a piece of decor, you're not gonna be like going and shaking it, in my opinion, but you definitely could fill it less if you wanted that kind of movement feel to it. But I definitely wanted the variation to remain, so I made it really full so that there would be no moving around. All right, so there's the final look of that one. I love it. It was worth the wait. And I can finally get this out of my craft room. This is not a small piece to be keeping around in my space. So very happy I can not only enjoy it this season, but that I love how it looks and that it's not going to be useless in my craft space, but it'll be appreciated for Easter. Okay, now we're going to skip on over to my Glowforge. I found these really cute Easter bunny signs that I want to make for each of my kiddos' door handles for their bedrooms, and they're fun. They say, "Easter bunny, please stop here." They're so cute. There's more of a boy version and a girl version, so I'm going to make two for my girls and then one for my little boy. I'm going to be using this light basswood plywood. I have my design all ready to go. If you need me to slow down and show you the software, I'm not going to go into that today because we've done it a few times. Then be sure to check out my Glowforge videos. I'll place one right up here. That way you can see the software and how to get these set up, but it's super easy, and we'll go ahead and get this cut out. One thing I love about the proof grade material is that it has the QR code. So once I place this inside of my Glowforge will read this code and know exactly what it's cutting and then apply the appropriate cut settings. It just makes it so easy. It also has this mask already on there, which is nice because it protects the actual material from getting scorched. All right, let's go ahead and get this cut out, and then we will see how beautiful these turn out. Oh my goodness, how cute are these? Okay, I did take the tape off of the first two. So I did, again, 2 for my girls. I love the scallop edge, and then they have little flowers. And then the boy version is so pretty too. It has little starred looks, and it's a little bit more of a simple arch. So cute. And these already have the tape removed, but I also wanted to show you the difference between having the tape and not. So here's the tape on there. Do you see how it takes all of the scorch marks and places it there, and then it protects the wood underneath? That way, once we peel this off, we don't have to worry about having any of that scorched look on there. So I will go ahead and start removing all of the tape. That way we can reveal the beautiful wood underneath. And then we'll continue. Okay, there we go. Grabbing all these little pieces that fell off. That's such low tack tape though that it doesn't really help clean up any of the little pieces, but so cute, so pretty. Now, I just remembered I totally forgot to buy the ribbon that I wanted to put in here. I wanted to get some pink gingham ribbon and some blue gingham ribbon, some nice thin stuff. I do not have that in my craft room. So I forgot to get that, so please forgive me, but you'll see it on the thumbnail for the video. So just imagine the cute little gingham ribbon. These will just go on their little door handles, and I love that. So cute. Okay, I will place the link to these cut files down below in case you want to purchase them and do this project as well. But I love how pretty those turned out. Such a perfect little project for Easter. All right, I want to make a fun sweatshirt, and I have found these sweatshirts on Amazon. I love them. I will link them down below. This is the second that I've purchased. The first one was when I made the Read More Books sweatshirt, and I wear that all the time. It is so comfortable. So I went ahead and got another color. I wanted a fun pink one, particularly for this design. And this design's so cute. Just wait for it. So let me start weeding this on out. I saw this. There's so many fun designs out right now, and I feel like I can't make enough fun apparel and home decor. Everything's just so cute. Okay, let me get the outside all weeded out, and then you will see this design come to life. Okay, so obviously you can see we have a cute little bow at the bottom, but then with a little bit of a varsity style font here, we have the word Amen, which I love. So cute. So I'm just gonna get this all weeded out, and with fonts like this, you just have to just be careful that you're not weeding the wrong inside out. So for this, it's going to be just these little outline areas, and then of course the middle. Okay, and then it should be right here. Just take your time. There we go. And I have my heat press all ready to go. This will look so cute on a pink sweatshirt. Just another fun, cozy piece to enjoy and wear. Okay, and then I gotta be careful with this A here. Oh, it's easy peasy actually. It's just this. Okay, let me turn this around so you can see some contrast, especially on the sweatshirt. There's that, and then it's going to look like this. Isn't that cute? I love it. Okay, going to go to my heat press. I did pre-wash my shirt. I like to pre-wash everything that I put iron on, especially if it's something that I'm wearing. And I'm going to pre-press to make sure there's no moisture in the shirt. I'll also lint roll to make sure there's nothing on the surface. And then we will go ahead and press the design down. Okay, it's all heated onto my sweatshirt. I'm going to turn this over so it's designed side down and just cool down the iron-on. That way I can peel up my design, or not my design. I want my design to stay. Peel up the liner. Okay. So I'm checking for any problem areas. That way, if I see any, I can put my liner right back over it and apply more heat. But that looks really good. Oh, I love this pink. It's really bubblegum pink, which I love. Okay, that's so cute. And I love the oversized nature of this shirt. Okay, so many really fun things accomplished in this video. I love that this was our kickoff video for Easter and everything turned out so cute. I'm probably gonna be wearing this all spring. It's so fun, and I love how these cute door hangers turned out. And they don't have to be door hangers, but when I saw them, that was my first instinct when wanting to create these for my kids. And then the mug turned out just gorgeous. I definitely wanna create these in bulk. So fun, and I'm loving the Easter bunny. Again, it's been in my craft room forever, so now I can enjoy it, and it just turned out even better than I thought. It was just a blessing that I saw that fill at Target. And then of course we have our cute little candy machine, which is going to be so fun. I love the ears on top, and a really cost-effective little piece of decor from Dollar Tree. All right, everyone, let me know which one was your favorite. I am excited to continue crafting and bringing you more ideas this season, and I'll see you in the next video.